Okay, so I managed to get one of the students' permission to access his Blackboard account. And after you key in your username and your password in this case, it will lead you to this particular page. So on this particular page, you will actually see my institution, courses, and content collection. Now, we have some announcements coming from the college over there, and these are important announcements. So we are putting it right at the first page for you. So if there are important announcements, do take note of this. If you scroll down a little bit in this case, you actually see on the left-hand side a list of useful videos for you to refer to. And one of the videos that I would like to strongly advise you to look at will be uh, the method to use the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra for virtual class students version over here. So this is considered to be something that is actually important for you to be familiar with. Now, this Blackboard Collaborate Ultra is another version of Zoom, or maybe use WhatsApp in this case to do a sort of like video call with your friends in this case. So the lecturers over at INTI itself, they can actually use the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra over here to conduct classes online. So be familiar with this particular system itself. So I think that is one thing that you shouldn't miss. Now the next thing in this case is about the Blackboard student apps. If you would like to access your Blackboard using your mobile device, your phone, you can sort of like download the Blackboard apps in this case from the App Store or the Google Play Store in this case. But I don't recommend you to do important stuff using this mobile app. So always get back to the laptop to access your Blackboard because sometimes some of the things may not be displayed properly on the mobile app itself. Now, these are the list of courses that my student has taken in the past, and they are stated over here. So the semester in which the courses actually took place, they are sort of like stated at this part. So you just need to click the course that you need to go to for this particular semester. Now I'm going to show one particular course, which is basically business analytics, and I'm going to show you a little bit more later. You can also access the courses by actually clicking this. So the moment you click courses, it will list down the courses that you have taken or you're currently taking in this semester. So I'm going to show you what happens at a particular course. I'm just giving you as an example over there. So I'm going to click this. So after clicking this itself, you would be able to see the home page for this particular course. So you have entered the special zone, which is just only for that course that you click on. So on this particular homepage itself, you get to see homepage, the welcome notes, course structure, table of deadlines, and DBM Cafe. So let me just click on course structure a little bit. The course structure will provide a little bit of like information regarding what you're supposed to learn for this particular program. So according to the learning outcomes stated here, after you finish this particular course, you're able to do number 1, number 2, and number 3. So it provides you a guide what you're supposed to know for this particular course. Then the next in this case is you see the assessment format for this particular course, and it is also stated in other courses that you are taking in this particular semester. So always look out for things like course structure. So click on it, and then you will get to know the subject a little bit more. Then, of course, there are table of deadlines for you to look at, and this is something for you to look at. So, for instance, in discussion for week number 1, you're supposed to complete by when, and the lecturer is supposed to provide a feedback by when. So we have got this table of deadlines over here. So this will keep you a little bit more informed. Now, moving on to the next part. In this case, I think it's for you to get familiar with the DBM Cafe. So under the DBM Cafe itself, it's basically a discussion section over there. First thing in this case is take a look at DBM Cafe. So according to the description given over here, if you need any help or if you need any clarification, so click on this DBM Cafe. So I'm going to show you right now. Click on it. So once you click on it in this case, then you actually get to see two subtopics over here. Help needed. If you wish to contact your lecturer and get a little bit of like assistance over there, so click on this, and then you can do a little bit of posting over there. So what you need to do in this case is if you really need to or seek for help, so you just need to reply. Remember, click this reply, and then you will start typing a message. Okay, so for example, dear lecturer, okay, or what kind of help or what kind of problem do you actually face? So this is one way of actually getting help to the DBM Cafe over there. And to take a look at what's happening over here in this case is you will get to see those icons that are kind of like familiar on your Microsoft Word. So you can actually use this icon over here to sort of like adjust the font size if you want to sort of like change the text color, or maybe you want to highlight certain things, you can actually do so. So I'm leaving you to explore. Now, after you finish typing, remember to press submit in this case, and then this message will appear in the discussion board. So I'm not going to do it right now, so you can actually try it on your own. So I'm going to go back to the DBM Cafe over there. I will just leave. The next part of the orientation, which I need to sort of like emphasize in this case, is about your discussion. So every week itself, because this is partly an online program, so we require the students to actually sort of like do a little bit of work at home. So you're supposed to do some weekly discussion. So to participate in the weekly discussion, which will be given marks as part of your coursework marks in this case. So you actually see discussion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over there. So in week 1, you're supposed to actually share your answer on discussion number 1. So in order to participate, you just need to click on this, and then you can start answering to the post itself. So it's the same thing. So the moment you click on discussion 1, you actually get to see the question by the lecturer. And in order to answer this question over there, in order to answer this question, remember to actually sort of like click reply. So that's what you actually need to do. So we have got some replies actually coming from the students over there in this case. So these are some of the replies that we have. Okay, so remember to click reply. All right, good. No issue over here. I think it's still trying to show you the reply button over there. I think it's because of my internet actually having a little bit of problem. So let's go to the next area. So by now you are a little bit more familiar. So moving on to the next section, in this case, we have got the course content overview, and then you have got the course structure, table of deadlines, which actually shown just now. And you have got the weekly lesson arranged here, and you also have the weekly lesson arranged here. So you can click either this or this, it's up to you. So I'm going to click lesson 1. I think that is easier for me. So in lesson number 1, there will be information. So you need to read the introductory message, what you need to do. You need to do a pre-lesson survey and then go through the lesson material, so on and so forth. So after you finish this, you just need to click this arrow button to move to the next page. So and then you continue to do so, and you move to the next page. So this is how the online learning actually takes place. So we have got all these materials actually arranged for you over here in this case. And if you like to move to any particular page, you can just click, and then it will take you to that particular page over there. And you get to see some of the notes that the lecturer has actually prepared for you. So the discussion is also stated over here. There's a post lesson quiz, which means after you finish lesson number 1, in this case, we give you a short quiz over there to check your understanding, and then there's of course the summary and so on and so forth. So remember, this is how you access your material for each week. And finally, I think the last thing which I wanted to sort of like share is the group assignment. So you will be required to do an assignment over there. And when you do assignment in this case, you need to submit your assignment or get a little bit of information about the assignment. So click on this link over here. It's either a group assignment or it's an individual assignment. But to my knowledge, in this case, most of the DBM work in this case are actually group-based for this part. So, but the discussion in this case is actually your individual participation. So this you can find out a little bit more. So just to point out a few things, a few key areas for you to look at when it comes to your Blackboard. I hope that this quick introduction will help you a little bit. If you do have any information, do not hesitate to sort of like get to your HOB, head of department or head of program in this case. And you are also welcome to actually sort of like contact me. I will be leaving my contact at the end of this video itself. Yeah, thank you so much.